Thank you for joining us on this Geek Pride podcast. My name's Ram. This is Jessica Nigri and Kelly Jean. I'm also the PR director for SCG, and we're trying to bring everyone together so we can ask some fun questions and learn a little bit more about MCM London Comic Con. Our first question is for Jessica Nigri.
Yay!
We had a lot of internal discussions about the really boring cosplay interview questions, and so we're going to stay very far away from them.
Amazing.
Okay. So I want to start with my favorite question. What is the most beautiful thing you have ever seen?
There's a girl in California, and I can't remember her name for the life of me, but she does an amazing, it's from Granada Espada. It's this big blue crazy dress that has a wire frame in the front and this amazing headdress. It's like the most breathtaking thing I've ever seen, and it's Granada Espada, so it's like naturally going to be amazing. That is probably like the thing that I was just like, holy hell! I wish I knew what it was.
I'm going to ask Kelly Jean.
What's the ugliest?
No, I will ask you something else. What have you found to be generally the most challenging aspect of interacting with the cosplay community?
I think it's just dealing with people who want to be negative for the sake of negative. Like, it's totally cool to have differing opinions, and it's also cool to dislike stuff. But it's not okay to make people feel bad because you dislike something. Like, you just need to be able to have a reasonable discussion and not throw around personal insults. So
do you find that that's common?
Like, common enough. Too common than it should be. I think we all need to be a little bit more understanding of each other and just be able to be like, I don't like this thing, but it's okay that you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wars start.
How would you describe the growth of the cosplay community from the time that you entered the scene?
So when I entered, I had no idea what cosplay was. So the way that I cosplayed was typically unconventional. So, but I learned after that the cosplay community had been this really in-depth, crazy, like ridiculously meticulous, like with craftsmanship and stuff like that. And when I came in, I almost made it. I feel like I made it digestible to people who weren't in the community. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
it's almost like
the mainstream more.
Yeah, I almost Legs Avenued it, you know. So it was. I feel like it's kind of grown a lot more, and people see that they're like, okay, well, cosplay is amazing. There are some amazing people, and if they have the time, the talent, and the resources to do these amazing costumes, they can. But there's also cosplay that you can do that doesn't take all that, and it could just be a little closet cosplay of Riku from Final Fantasy, or it can be something that your mom helped you sew for your first convention ever. And I feel like that has become more prominent. It's become more known, and more people are finding out that it's something they can do, and more people are kind of coming out, so to speak, and becoming, you know, okay with like their nerddom and stuff like that.
Do you feel that any part of that is directly because of the positivity or the energy that you associate with your cosplay?
I just have a really good time. If that rubs off on people, cool. I don't intentionally kind of go out and be like, yeah, you know. I'm more just like, yeah, like in here, you know, in this area, and I get that from my parents.
I found out. I spoke to them at length in the hallway.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Originally, we intended to interview your parents.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's awesome. I'm second choice. Yeah, no, always second choice.
I hate to say it, I really do, but
no,
yeah.
No, I believe you.
Because if you think about it, there's a whole context around your experience that a lot of people don't know anything about, and that's what your family, you know, they would probably get a chance to see that more than anybody else.
Oh, absolutely. They were there through the tears, through the joy, the happiness, the chaos of it all. The stress.
So, in terms of the long-term experience of spending time with somebody, I'm not gonna do anything bad here.
No. I'm just laughing because I'm like, oh, that's gonna be interesting.
How would you say the pacing works when you are traveling with somebody that's a cosplayer that understands what it's like? Is it easier to kind of to shoulder the burdens together, or is it something that's done individually? How does that work?
So I guess we kind of took some responsibilities and kind of split them down the middle. So I booked the booth. I did a lot of talking to the MCM guys. Like, I organized an article that they put up on the website for Jess, and I did those things. But Jess did a lot of her stuff too. Like,
I didn't do anything for Kelly though. Kelly did everything for me. It's because the queen told her to. Sorry.
She was my friend. That's good enough.
Okay.
Well, you've done a lot more of the social media stuff. Like, I'm pretty bad when I'm at conventions. I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I haven't posted any of the stuff. Whereas Jess does it all. Like, she'll be on top of that shit. So I rely on her for that stuff.
How explicitly do you self-censor and consider what you're putting out there before you put it out there?
I don't. I honestly.
So that's unfiltered you.
Yeah. Like, if someone's mean, I'm gonna tell them to go away or what. But I mean, if someone's like blatantly mean on like any of my pages or anything, I'd delete or ban them. Just get rid of them.
What constitutes mean to you?
People, like, when I post pictures of me and my friends, people will be just brutal to them, and I'm just like, whoa, dude, you can say crap about me, but don't talk about my friends. Like, it's a real, like, kind of mentality. Like, what? But no, usually I'm pretty uncensored. I mean, Mom told me not to swear as much, so I'm trying with that. I'm not doing too well though. No, I try to just be me. No, I'm pretty me.
Okay, I have a question for both of you. This will be the last question.
Yeah.
What about you do you think would be the most surprising for the people that consume your media to find out about you? What do you think is maybe something that might really pique their interest in terms of who you are as a person?
I think it would probably be the fact that the things that I care about, because I have put up a very tough exterior online, especially when it comes to like anything that is bullshit. I'm the first one there if there's a debate. I'm the first one there, you know, if I feel there's any conflict, and I'm the first one to sort of stand up for myself, especially if something is going wrong. But like, what is most important to me has always been my friends, and if like my friends are ever in any kind of like they're being negative about them, I'm the first one to be like, ha, no, stop. And then I will like derail away from them and be like, if you're going to attack someone, you're going to attack me because I have the skin to deal with it, but don't pick on my friends. Like, so
She essentially you what mates, everyone. You what never mind. Myself, I'm incredibly insecure, and the comments do hurt.
They do.
Oh yeah.
Has it gotten easier?
Oh yeah, so easy.
Sorry.
So easy.
Has it gotten easier?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's way easier to just be like, okay, I've heard that before. I've heard that. But sometimes, like, typically I'm usually like, yeah, whatever, it's cool. They don't understand, whatever, or they're hurting. I like understand that. But every once in a while, someone will say something that hasn't really been said before, and I'm just kind of like, ooh, I'm over it. And then it's good.
So you do bounce back. You do bounce back quickly.
Incredibly fast. It's almost like you scroll through stuff and you're like, scroll. Ooh. Delete, ban, follow them, see what their life is like. Okay, they're bad. Okay, good. All right, back up. I'm over it. Okay. No, but I don't know if that's. Actually, I'm pretty open with that. So that's probably not a secret.
So you don't. I
don't know. I think I'm an open book. I mean, you could ask me something and I'd think of something.
Okay.
My mom was in the second Lord of the Rings movie.
She told me it was all.
Wow. See, that's why I want to interview them.
Interest.
I wanted to interview them. See, there's all kinds of little nuggets. Yeah.
She was looking at Ian McKellen, and Peter Jackson had to tell. Ian McKellen had to tell Peter Jackson to have that woman stop staring at me. Because my mom was sitting there going. Wow. And she lied about her dress size so that she could fit into the costume. And then she like dieted like hardcore and then got in and fit in the costume. And the lady, she said that when the lady was zipping her up, she was like, "Are you sure you're a size 4?" And my mom goes, "Yeah." And then she zipped it in. She got in and she's in the movie.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much. SCG and Geek Pride would like to thank both of you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. I hope you had a good time at the con.
I did. An amazing time.
I had a great time.
Great. Then whenever this posts, we'll let you know.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks
you
so much.
guys are watching Geek Pride.
Geek Pride.
Geek Pride.
Stay prideful, geeks.